What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Yesterday, we covered the correction that took place, and we said it was a little bit out of bounds here, and there's a good chance of major reversal to come within a lot of these cryptocurrencies. And there was a good buy-in yesterday, too, that if you missed out on the run to the downside, you could catch in on the bottom. On the flip side, as we expect to see a reversal, we said yesterday the market was actually below our descending fractal. We extended our bottom support here, and we saw prices actually reverse lower. We said, oh, since we're trading below here, it's a good buy-in, because there's a good chance we're going to recede back up as we've done in the past year. And now that we're back down to some sort of support here, we haven't found a solid one yet. There's a good chance we're either going to trend back up, break through it, or trend sideways and hopefully break through it. These descending broadening wedges typically have a bullish bias where we break through resistance and swing to the upside here. So in my opinion, it's only a matter of time before we see that. We have multiple points of confirmation here. 1, 2, almost 3 on the bottom floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top resistance here. So it's only matter of time before we see that breakout actually purge itself from the markets here. We've all been patiently waiting for it as we are trending below major supports that we didn't think we'd break in a very long time. Pretty spooky. We're also going to be looking at things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500 and Solana here. The markets overall are just absolutely madness, and I can't wait to talk about it and go over it with you, as there are some reversal opportunities nearing here. We've been kind of waiting for buys for the upside here. We had a small buy-in opportunity to short on the downside. We said that if we confirm closure below this floor here, we would drop off. Think of it as like a bridge that you're crossing, and there's just a cliff that we're above, and if we fall, we're going to go down hard, and that is exactly what happened right here. And since then, now that we have fallen, it is usually a big rebound because we're so oversold already that there's a good chance we would rebound off that, and that's what we're experiencing as I'm talking today here. Anywho, with that all being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, super quick, BYDFI is doing a sign up and enjoy double rewards. Sign up and receive $50 rewards and a 31-day VIP 1 rate experience, which is super cool. It's a great way for you guys to take advantage. Extremely low trading fees, VIP status, as well as extra free cryptocurrency. More information and more ways to earn later on in today's video, but the link is at the top of the description, so make sure to go sign up. It's completely free. Anywho, moving forward into today's video and looking at these cryptos, starting off with Solana here, the reason I don't think we're in a bad situation at all is even though we had things like Solana's beautiful bull flag, you can see beautiful descending bull flag formation here that we broke out of. Even though we saw this small dip to the downside here, we're still out of this downtrend here. And we did see some sort of double bottom opportunity here. The best part about it is we have a floor, and it's a very solid one at that we haven't broken through. And with this rebound status happening right now, good chance this is a double bottom play and we are going to head up. Like I said, we need to breach through these resistances here. But the fact that we held on to supports and the fact that we've already known this correction was going to happen, you can see after breakout, we had a ghost bars pattern here. We expected correction to the downside. That's exactly what's happening here. Now we should expect to see that reversal back to the upside. It's only a matter of time before we do start to see this trends to the upwards directory here. We don't know. It's very strange now that stock market and crypto have kind of been at odds with each other here. Stock market is now overbought on the daily charts here. We're in overbought territory. We just keep pumping up. It's absolutely madness here. I think we're at a point now where we're going to have to correct. But when you take a step back and you look at things like the weekly charts here, we're just barely entering overbought. And if we compare this to the monthly chart here, we aren't even in overbought just yet. And if you reference this to previous points in history that you might remember, like the pandemic, we had 2018. Look at how overbought we were on the monthly chart, trading at 80, 85. Then you look at 2021 with the massive amount of money printing, we were trading at 77. Well, here we are at 67, not even in overbought territory, and we're at a level where we could easily go higher up and then become overbought here. Now, the scary part is we do need to pull back down a little bit. I would like to see us continue to follow this trend. We're kind of making our own wave here. We are so far above moving average. It's scary here. It's typical. It's not too often, though, that we end up retesting it, but we are very far away from that. And it's almost like we need to play a little bit of catch up for us to come back to it. So I do believe in the near future, we should see a small reversal back down. Hopefully not that low, but definitely some sort of movement back, and then we'll continue to pump higher here. So I'm stacking my cheddar waiting for that correction, but for the time being, I do think there's plenty of room to continue to head up. I know that sounds crazy, maybe short-term pullback, but I do believe there is plenty of room to head even higher up within Solana. But the reason I bring that up is it's almost indifferent. Stock market keeps pumping, crypto keeps dumping. Maybe when that flip happens, money will leave the stock market and flow into cryptocurrency. It's a very big possibility that money will just exit and go into another thing here when the market sees that flip, because it seems like all the money is getting sucked out of crypto now and out of the altcoin market, crypto market, and it's flowing into the stock market here. Very good chance that could be the resemblance that we're seeing. And then when money flows out of the stock market, it's not leaving. Like money invested in the stock market and crypto usually stays there. People don't really pull it out. It just floats from one commodity to another. So from stock market stocks and index funds and mutual funds, it should flow probably into crypto. That the next thing, gold, silver, stuff like that here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see that movement. That's that big investor money that we see, especially now when it's easier than ever that the same exchanges, the same brokerage funds that hold your stocks, you can literally click a button and put it into crypto in the same brokerage fund. Makes me think that it's very easy we can see that flip-flop in the near future. Economy is doing well in the sense of the stock market. So, and that's usually a sign before the economy comes back up. Then we might see a flip. People don't invest in crypto when the markets are iffy right now. It's typically when things are doing really well, we put money into more riskier funds, and Bitcoin and crypto is definitely one of those here. So that's where I think the flip will be when the economy is a bit more healthy. And then we'll see that pump into crypto that we've all been patiently waiting for here. But as for other cryptos beyond Solana, XRP looks good as well, because we came back down and we reversed back and closed inside of the support here. So it's probably going to be another stair-stepping, sideways trend like this before we see any sort of break to the upside here. So you got to be patient. You got to weigh it out here. But this was a very nice tail end buy-in that you could have had. If you missed out on the short, you could buy in for the long. And now we're probably just going to float sideways for a little bit here, at least this weekend. Same thing goes with a lot of these other cryptos. A little bit of consolidation, but again, oversold on Ethereum. We were oversold on XRP, or currently are. Bitcoin also trending sideways, also oversold inside its descending fractal here. It's just a stair-stepping pattern. We're waiting for the reversal. We're actually undervalued in a lot of these cryptos, so it's only a matter of time before we see a healthy reversal back up to the upside here, back up to moving average. It's not even a breakout. It's just a healthy pull back to the upside here. That's what we're looking for with almost all these cryptos. A healthy pull to the upside is inevitably what we're waiting for across the board for these cryptos. So be patient. It was a good buying opportunity here. Let's extend this out. You can even see it almost looks like we came back down to retest the same massive bull flag you can see that we've been in here. To retest off that and head up is pretty funny as well, but I do think we're going to come back up very soon, and a buy-in now even isn't that bad, because I think we'll be moving to moving average very soon on a lot of these cryptos. That we are in a low point right now, undervalued, and a movement in the next coming days to these levels is definitely on the radar here across the board. So I think market's undervalued. I think we need a swing back up. Let's go to the coin market cap here. You can see fear and greed is at 37. Absolutely insane. 37 on the fear and greed. It's been a long time since we've seen markets so undervalued, crypto being one of them, as money just keeps getting pulled out of the volatility, the volume here. But you can see it's inevitably healthy here. I don't know if there's any sort of trend like that. Wow. There might actually be one here. That's even crazier. Let's jump to the weekly charts here on Bitcoin. This might be even crazier that I didn't notice. We could pull it up like that. I don't know if that's as accurate here, or we can leave it like this for the time being here, but you can see that there are some other supports that we didn't notice in the past here that we're using to actually reference up here. So very interesting. I'll leave this how it is, but this would also be a sure sign that maybe that bottom is in for these cryptos, and we might actually be heading higher up sooner than we might have thought here. But I do think we are due for that reversal back up. Anywho, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.